Well, after making it into the top 6 finalists, Offutt Air Force Base has been passed over as the new headquarters for the U.S. Space Command. Now, 3 News Now reporter Jessica Edson tells us how Nebraska leaders who advocated for Offutt are feeling about the news.
Offutt Air Force Base will likely not be the new headquarters for the U.S. Space Command. Instead, Huntsville, Alabama will be the command's new headquarters. Having lost the potential to add 800 civilian jobs and 600 military jobs for the area, Nebraska leaders say they are disappointed and want to look further into the decision. Governor Pete Ricketts issued a statement saying, even with today's announcement, Nebraska will continue to make the case to the incoming administration for bringing U.S. Spacecom to the heartland in the coming days and weeks. Congressman Jeff Fortenberry, who represents the area that encompasses Offutt, is proud of how far the base got in the bidding process and says, "We will examine the reasons for this decision and potentially launch an appeal." Congressman Don Bacon also agrees that the decision should be reviewed. He says Nebraska offers the best expense and quality of life for the Space Command, but has one major barrier.
The one thing we cannot overcome, at least in the near term, is a large abundance of a space qualified workforce. We just don't have space units or space industry here in Omaha.
As officials in Nebraska hint at an appeal, officials in Colorado Springs, another finalist and former home to the Space Command, are claiming that the decision was less practical and more political.
The senator's offices had sources within the Air Force that had indicated to them that Colorado Springs was in fact the recommendation of the Air Force, and only at the direction of President Trump did this go a different direction.
The mayor notes these anonymous sources have yet to go on the record. Congressman Bacon says while Nebraska had quality and low costs, and Colorado had a history of space industry,
Alabama had a lot of political clout there as well. So I mean, that was sort of how that probably turned.
Reporting in Omaha, Jessica Edson, 3 News Now.
Mayor Rusty Pike and the Omaha Chamber also commented on the decision, both saying they are proud of the work done to make it this far in the bidding process. Now, we want to also note that the Space Command is a communications and logistics agency, not to be confused with the new military branch called U.S. Space Force.